What's up, everybody? I'm Nems. We are playing Hearts of Iron 4, the Great War mod, and I'm here with the BillyBobHD. Say hello.
Hey, what's up?
So we are playing the Great War mod. As you can see from the screen, Billy Bob's got the German Empire, and I've got Austria Hungary. We're gonna go ahead and hit start. What do you prefer to be called, by the way? What's your
Billy Bob's cool. Yeah, Billy Bob's cool. Yeah.
So
sure.
I'm not gonna lie, I jumped in here for like 10 minutes just to look at this tree because I've only played the Great War mod once, and I played it as France, and so I had no freaking idea what the hell was gonna go on here. So I at least have half a clue what I'm doing now.
Okay, nice, good, nice.
So when we were talking originally, you were looking at the Ottoman Empire, but they're a little bit of they're a little hairy on the front end, and it's hard to kind of combine early on there. So
yeah, they're a little freaky, like with the Balkan Wars and stuff, like when you first start out, and so I thought it might get a little crazy, like with one side doing a bunch of this crazy stuff down here while the other side just sort of, the other country just sort of is building up and, you know, sitting around for a long time.
Yeah. This old 1900, 1907 stuff is always really weird for me.
Yeah.
Like, I guess artillery's a thing. Doctrine.
Yeah.
Doctrine's kind of weird because it's like isn't there an extra doctrine? So you've got like you get the main doctrine for your country, and then you can pick one of the main four. Is that how it works?
Yeah. And you sort of have to, I try to like look ahead a little bit on them because some of them can like be kind of limiting, you know. But I like, you know, political power starts. I like industrial effort starts. Good stuff there.
Yeah, kind of basic. I think that's what I did. I did political power for one, and I did what was the other one? I did all the industry stuff.
Yeah.
So
no, that's good stuff. That's a good choice.
Queue up factories and all that fun stuff. All right, just rolling through. I should be ready to unclick here in a moment.
All right. Good deal.
If I don't get my production crap sorted real quick, I'll seriously regret it.
All right. Got to get those guns going. Let's see. Did you start off with infantry equipment 1?
Yes, infantry equipment 1. Then I'm making a pre-dreadnought. That's glorious. Couple of that going. We'll queue up a convoy. Alright, I'm actually producing everything, and then what's left? Just to get my army sorted. Whenever you're ready, let me know. I'll start working on the army stuff.
Yep. Do I have convoys? No. Alright. These are actually pretty good to start out with. Let me just put in some dockyards here to start out with. Wow, it starts off with like 6 pre-made dockyard lines here. It's like, where did this come from? Okay. And there we go. Dreadnoughts. All right. I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. You want to hit 4 at first, just while we get settled?
Yeah, that's good.
Speed 4. Still trying to figure out what the hell's in my army.
Not today.
All right. Not today, yep.
I'm going to sort of sort through some of my army stuff here as we are going.
Yeah. All right, there goes Edward. He dead. He be dead. Alright, and then I guess I'll throw some troops on the Russia front. Oh, the division icons early always drive me nuts because it's like, yep, I got 4 hats. That tells me nothing. I got four hats. Fantastic. So I'm gonna call.
So guys. Germany almost always gets invaded from the north, like a Northern Sea invasion sort of thing. And I'm gonna have to garrison up there.
Wow, that was quick.
The Brits try that shit. Yeah.
Albanians are already at it. Yeah, that's the first thing the Ottomans deal with, isn't it? The Albanians.
Yeah.
All right.
Then sort of like flips around and stuff. So these guys, 38 of you. I'm gonna send that away. France is definitely stronger than Russia, so I'm gonna try to like stack up on the Western Front as much as possible here. Here we go.
Yeah, you almost have
still
to
cover my ass in the East. Hopefully, we can still make like a good, speedy run at it eventually here.
Yeah, I could use, like, I imagine with what I have now, I can cover. I don't think I can cover the whole East with Russia, but well, it depends. If we're not fighting in the Balkans, I should be able to stand up against Russia.
Okay.
If I can put all of my armies over there, but if I'm in the if I'm spread between the Balkans and Russia, I don't have nearly enough divisions for that. I think I'm at what do I got here? 54 divisions right now. It's not a lot. Not a lot.
All right. Yeah, I'm at what's that, like 132 or something like that?
Yeah. You have a few more than me. Gotta get all these little divisions kind of running around. Alright.
I need to get some recruitments going.
So, for those of you just joining, because it's the first episode, we, Billy Bob and I have not done anything together. This is literally kind of out of the blue. First run at trying something out. So that'll be interesting. I have not, honestly, not gonna lie, I have not really had a chance to look at the channel yet to see kind of what you got going on. So maybe give me a little taste of what you got on the channel at the moment.
Yeah, sure. So I record a lot of HOI4 stuff, and I try to do mods and like minor countries like as much as possible. So hopefully offering something like a little different than just playing like a lot of majors. So got some Kaiserreich, in the works right now and going on that. Also have done some Great War mod here recently. Had like a really quick UK series. And then, besides that, just also getting a little bit into War of Rights, which is been super fun so far. It's pretty like cinematic Civil War first-person shooter, which has not really been done before in itself, right? And, you've got like the slower shooting muskets and stuff that you're using, but it's really cinematically the way they pull it off, and so it makes it like worth it to sort of have to wait to reload your gun and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm up to now.
Interesting.
And
I hadn't really heard of that game yet, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's kind of in alpha right now, so you can purchase access to it, but it's kind of fun to just go along with the development of that one. I don't normally sort of get in that early, but for that one, I sort of made an exception. How about you? What do you, for my viewers,
Yes.
Nems, what are you into now?
So at the moment, I've only got a couple series going on right now because I've got a real heavy summer travel schedule. So I'm only on a daily release. We've got I'm doing a multiplayer with a whole bunch of. There's like 6 of us, I want to say, in this EU4 multiplayer. We did a custom nations one, kind of. I don't know if you watched the EU4 the Dev Clash this time around.
Yeah, I've watched it.
So they did custom nation, so we wanted to kind of give that a shot because usually what we find is they'll do a rebalance, right after they do a Dev Clash, right? So it's kind of a good time to get in on that, if you will. So yeah, I've created a custom nation up. I created the Hansa. If you remember, I don't know if you played EU4 back in the day, but they had the Hansa.
Yeah.
So I recreated the Hansa, and so I'm doing that. But we're kind of spread all over the globe. And then I've got a Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Germany series because that's my first go through with Kaiserreich. So I wanted to play one of the majors just to kind of see see how that went. And that's kind of usually what I'll do on the channel. I'll do HOI4, EU4, Crusader Kings 2. I've done some stuff. We're actually talking, some of us that did do the multiplayer stuff together. Ben and Bob and everybody are talking about maybe doing a CK2, like a 6 or 7 man single kingdom thing, which would be kind of cool. Like one dude's a king, maybe get a couple dukes, and then everybody else is just single province stuff. So,
that's a cool idea.
Strat stuff. Oh yeah, I mean the intent there is to harvest as much salt as possible. Just kind of what
I've seen the saltiness. It's awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and based on the time that Billy Bob and I are recording, the real salt hasn't even started to flow yet. So
there you go.
We record like once a week, and we record a bunch of episodes. And right now we're on an every other day release because we had some scheduling conflicts. So like we've recorded through the end of August, I think, already.
Okay.
So this last week though was particularly entertaining.
So end of August, that's good. So that's a good chunk of content that you guys got up there. That's good.
Yeah, and we really want to get back to a daily. That's whenever we do the multiplayer stuff, we tend to have done a daily just to keep you guys engaged as you're watching it. But life is life.
No, I hear you.
I think. I'm trying to think who are we gonna fight first here? That's I think the real question. Are we gonna get into it with the West or the East?
So, I've played through a couple times before where we're sort of like rushing the east as quickly as possible. Dealing with the Russians works because then you can sort of swing back around as long as you hold the gates on the western front. That does seem to work. It's worked well once at least for me. You also tend to take like a ton of attrition on the western front too, with all of the divisions that both sides are stacking up and everything. It can bleed you out a little bit, but I do have like probably 2/3 of my force on the western front right now, just to seal that up.
Are you going to stick with your government type? Are you going to reinforce that? Stick with the authoritarian stuff
in there. We'll have to think about that because late game, I've had it before where late game. This kind of happened in my UK series. We got through maybe 14 episodes and the Central Powers were defeated. They had a really bad campaign. And so anyway, they were defeated and I didn't like change my country over to communist fast enough, right? And so eventually I couldn't declare war on anybody anymore after like 14 episodes. And so it like caused me to have to like shut it down early. So you've got to wait till 1911 there.
Yeah, I've got a national focus where I can either reinforce my authority and go kind of down the authoritarian, or I can go democratic or whatever. But unfortunately it's pretty early in my tree. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's piss some people off.
All right.
So many early industrial things in this mod.
Oh yeah, it's stacked, isn't it? The focus tree, crazy.
I mean, just the research tree. Like
gotcha.
All the 1910, 1907, there's just a lot of early game industry and engineering.
Sure.
All right, just annexed Bosnia and Herzegovina. Good times.
Nice.
Could strengthen ties with Germany. That sounds like a good idea.
I think I am going to stick with authoritarian for now and put that political power somewhere else.
Okay. Oh, I have unassigned divisions. How did I do that? Oh, I annexed somebody. That's right. That'll do it. Are you? You are. You're my field marshal. I've got you on the wrong front. So let's switch you with him.
Mining 1 is done.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I want to do this whole puppet Hungary thing.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm seeing what you mean with the industrial techs here. Yeah, it's taken me.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
I'm not even gonna be able to make it through like the first level before 1910 is over.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of stuff going on there. All right, let's get everybody up there. I swore I had. There we go. Alright, I've got some divisions finally coming out, so I should be able to start reinforcing that Russian front.
Okay, nice. So has this been like the best EU4 series you guys have done so far, do you think?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go that far. We talked about what we need to do next time is make sure there's more proximity, because we just kind of like did a draft and you could pick any region in the world you wanted, right? And that was probably not the right move. We probably should have forced, like, you had to be on 1 or 2 continents so that we had more. Because what it ended up being is like there'd be 2 or 3 groups that would interact, but they'd, you know, like we've got someone in Japan and we've got someone in Ireland, right? So there's a limitation on how much the players are pulling in with each other. So that's a lessons learned. You know, we did a community multiplayer event once where we were all in the HRE, and that was great because you had like 10 or 15 players that were nonstop, you know, building factions and everything else. So next time we're gonna do more proximity for sure.
Okay.
And we've done some multiplayer Hearts of Iron 4, which is always fun.
How'd that work out?
It wasn't bad. It's the thing that's interesting about you know, kind of the Hearts of Iron 4 option is if the players are all on the same side, it's not a good thing per se, right? So how do you divvy that up? And we actually had, I don't know if you've ever watched The Prussian Prince.
I've seen him around.
Yeah,
not
so he's done some of
Yeah.
the Paradox streams with HOI4. He's a really good micromanager, and so I was playing my very first game of HOI4 in a multiplayer, and he was just wrecking me. He was like a giant Romania who'd taken over Russia, and I was Great Britain, and I just, you know, I didn't know anything about division builds at the time, and I didn't know, you know, there's just so many things I didn't know back then, and so he was able to really kind of take advantage of that.
No, I hear you. Now, was that you said that was for a Paradox stream?
No, he's done some Paradox streams before. I was just
okay, got it. Yeah.
All right, I really need to. Do we want to secure Italian loyalty, or do I want to strengthen ties with you? Let's see what I get out of all this.
Yeah, like if we can pick up Italy somehow and still
like each other.
We're already part of the Central Powers, you know. I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and secure their loyalty because.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good move. God, what am I going to do in Africa? Ridiculous. Put you there.
Yeah, I've got something over in Asia somewhere, but I don't remember why. Where is it? China Station. Where are you at? Oh, here it is. Okay, I've got Qingdao for some reason. Or I had a boat near Qingdao. You have Qingdao, but I had a boat near there? I don't understand this.
Huh.
Where's my boat? Dear boat, where the hell are you?
Where did he go? Yeah, I can't, it's not showing up on my side either. Weird.
It might be bugged because when I did my little run through... Is this it? No. When I did my little run through, I ran into a bug when I tried to merge that fleet with somebody.
Okay.
So there might be something else going on there. All right.
Get that radio.
How's my factories coming along? Civilian factories are just about wrapped up. Just gonna keep stacking the Russian border for now.
Yeah. I just threw my first batch at it. Stacking there as well. Let's see. Yes, I can finally get this.
Need more army experience so I can get the expand my infantry divisions. Not that I have the material for it yet. I'm way under on field guns. Holy crap!
Do you normally grab the theorist to get that to build up?
Yeah. I've already got the theorist.
Nice. Yeah, I got it as well. Artillery. Okay.
So let's forget to check something. Alright, so...
all these green divisions.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look at those yet. I haven't trained anybody though because I'm still struggling on the, whatchamacallit, equipment front.
Okay.
I'm negative on support and field guns, so training people right now might not be the best idea.
War machine done. War medicine, rather.
I'm just about into my military factories, though. That'll help.
Building that ish up. Okay. I need some more artillery for sure. Short on that. You've got the Serbian border pretty stacked, too.
Yeah, I've got 18 divisions. Tasty. 18 divisions on Serbia, and I've got 24 divisions on Romania. Alright, do I want to give... I can give Italy South Tyrol and Istria. Oh wait, no, that's not optional yet. Oh, they haven't done the Turkish war yet.
Okay.
So I can start the anti-Russian policy if we want to go ahead and start kicking that off.
Yeah, go for it.
Piss off some Russians.
I can also take the support Italy route. Give us the triple alliance there.
Yeah, we definitely need the...
Yeah, I'm going to head down that way too.
Alright. Yeah, I desperately need... we're going to stop that at 1. Yeah.
Power of deceit.
Ottoman struggle.
Upset victory over the Albanians.
There is a border conflict in the state. Alright. What to do next? Problem is I just need to catch up on... I'm probably going to stop recruiting after this for just a hot minute while I get caught up on equipment. But I do have 42 divisions on the Russian border at this point.
Armament effort. Alright. Let's go get that triple alliance.
So, yeah, Russia.
Let's get a couple more of those going. Want to see if I can try to keep my navy afloat somehow here.
I don't have much of a navy. Got 3 battle cruisers, 12
How big is your navy to start out with?
It's 53 ships. 6 subs, 20 destroyers, 12 light cruisers, 12 battleships, and 3 battle cruisers. Not horrible, not great. If I go down my authoritarian tree, I can get a shit ton of recruitable pop. I decide if I'm going to go down that way or not. I can also bring the Romanians into
Hey, buddy, did we lose you there?
Can you hear me? Sounds like we might be having technical difficulties. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do a little smash cut here. I'll be right back.
Yellow.
Alright. With the miracle of editing, we're back.
Sometimes Discord likes to piece me out like that.
Yeah. So where were we when after we last darn Intrepid Hero? Yeah,
I was still plugging to the east. You were as well.
Yeah, I'm up to 44 divisions, but I need to pause while I catch up on field guns and support equipment.
Alright.
My Navy's at 53 ships, so I'm not super strong there. But it could be worse. I do have the option to bring Romania in, I think, as well. I can reapproach Romania if we want them involved.
Yes. Let's grab Italy and Romania. Bulgaria will eventually go with us as well, all the way down to the Ottomans. And then that sort of eliminates everybody except for Serbia and the sort of the center there in the Balkans.
So I'm thinking about just going pure authoritarian on my tree just because it gives me so much recruitable pop.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to just go ahead and commit to that.
You get like the military youth and whatnots?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Then I'll get back over to my industrial stuff here soon. I may hit a couple of those on the way. Depends how early we want to go to war. I'm just about done with my anti-Russian policy.
Nice. I've got the industry up and going, so that's good.
Yeah, I
I feel like I need to add some more divisions here to training.
I'm still at a whopping 12 military factories. Feels bad, man.
Nice. Damn Austria.
Feels bad. Alright, probably should unpause. Yep.
There we go.
Alright. So I'm just about got my last bit of new troops out, and then we'll get moving on that. Oh man.
Field hospital. Dunsky. Alright.
I haven't decided if I'm gonna go that route yet. What kind of manpower do you have right now?
I'm about 4.1 million recruitable.
Yeah, that's one thing for those of you who have not seen the Great War mod. Like, you will chew through some manpower in this game.
It's just a meat grinder. It's crazy.
Yeah. For those of you not aware, you know, that was a pretty accurate, you know, how World War I worked. So not too far off. World War I was funny because it was kind of a comedy of errors that even led to the war. Most of the participants in the war did not actually want to go to war with each other. But there were about 10 bumbling idiot diplomats that caused this all to go down. Like there were literally multiple places where this could have stopped, and nope, didn't happen. Yep,
like timing of diplomats and like all this crazy stuff just sort of coming together like that, and
yeah, it was bad. It was pretty bad.
But it's a big pissing contest at this time in history, so yeah, there you go.
So, have you ever been to the World War I museum?
Never. No.
So it's in Kansas City, for those of you interested. It's kind of a memorial and a museum. The first time I went in there, I was going around and I realized I didn't know shit about World War I. Not a thing. And so I actually, I kind of sped through it after the first, I don't know, hour. And then I came back around, and what I did was I grabbed like the biggest, thickest book I could find on World War I, and then left with that. And that was a good read. I'm trying to remember the name of the book. It was like A World Undone, I think was the name of that book. Okay. You guys are looking for some good World War I reading?
Pichu, done. Discovered.
I tell you what, we should probably go ahead and put a cut in here.
Yeah,
Right,
sounds good.
Pause button. So anyhow, thank you guys for joining. There will be a link to Billy Bob's channel in my description down below for those in my audience. And yeah, join us next episode as we hopefully start kicking somebody in the nuts. We're just kind of getting through the build-up phase here, but there will be wars soon. So thank you guys for watching. Check out the Discord and Patreon links down below, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you next time.